So further like explaining the video from yesterday, I was talking about routine and basically how it's, how I find it important to be, to not break character or not to break basically your daily kind of schedule. So what if you come up against like an emotion that is very like unpleasant? Let's say you are trying to do your routine, right, and something comes up that is like too kind of stressful or too kind of nerve-wracking for you to just like keep doing your own thing or keep doing the routine. I think that is actually the time the routine like matters the most. That is actually when you can kind of form, things happen in our daily life that like tries to take us out of character, right? And a lot of people have a sense of like that they're not in control of their life. And I think the moment when you're able to actually do the same thing that you were set out to do it doesn't have to be like a giant thing, but let's say you decided to do 5 minutes of meditation in the morning and you're super busy that day. And if you actually pull that off at that time, it has more like value and more power to it actually than a normal day, right? When you're all serene and calm. Because if you can perform in the worst kind of conditions, you can perform in the best kind of conditions as well. So it's kind of like, I think Wes Watson is a great inspiration of this. I think you should follow him on YouTube. He basically was in prison for 10 years and he comes out and he basically, I heard a video of him yesterday, I think, that he basically says he has the same routine and the basics of the same fundamental of the same routine he had in prison out here in the civilian life when he's like rich now and everything's like going for him, right? So I think it's very powerful to have. I remember in the army we did the exact same shit like every single day without exception. It could be like a wonderful day, it could be an absolute horrific day, and we would do the same shit. There was no question about the routine. And regarding this to like frequency, I think that I think sometimes we get trapped. I know I've been trapped by my emotions in life so far, like so much that I like really put overemphasis on like how I'm feeling at the moment. Okay, I'm depressed now, I'm this and that. Oh, I need a vacation, I need this, I need that. But actually, a lot of times when you do feel that way, you actually need to do the opposite. You need to like push through, and actually it's almost like a reward. I really believe that the universe is here for us, and God and everything is like here for us, not to have the most comfortable existence, but it's actually a guideline. A lot of times, inherently, life is supposed to be challenging, right? We're not here to just being like some form of like existence where we're just like what is called like utopia. It's not that, right? I don't think you believe that it is either. So having that mindset and then back to the routine, for me, I find silence, I find like meditation and prayer, and basically it sounds super simple and it's very easy for you to do, but basically like when you wake up, you basically think to yourself like, okay, I'm going to report above, I'm going to listen to my conscious, and I'm going to put off one prayer and 5 minutes of meditation. Just doing those 4 things, just basically being intuitive, like not rushing through life. We take a pause, we're like, okay, I report above, I report up to higher consciousness, right? Okay, and then I listen to my conscience. Okay, what I'm gonna do? Do I feel regret about how I was talking to my mom yesterday? Do I feel regret about, not listening to a friend? Or do I feel regret about not pushing myself yesterday or not being, working hard enough? I can definitely feel like at the moment I feel kind of a little bit of regret that I'm not pushing myself as hard as I know I can push myself. And only you know that, right? Only you know how far, what actually is your limit. So yes, I want to end with a quote that I love that Wes Watson said. He said, "The man who takes more pride in the process than the result is an unstoppable man." So think about that today. Take more pride in the process, because the powerful thing about the process is we have control about the process, right? We are the makers of our own fate. We cannot control the result. The result is, it's literally like sales. I would love if someone had explained sales to me this way when I was younger. Like, you can never force anyone to do anything, right? That is called slavery. Same with dating, right? The only thing you can do is provide people with decisions or opportunities to make decisions about things that have a higher chance of getting a yes, have a higher chance of yielding you like great results, returns, margins. So basically the art is putting a situation, you can make the situation in front of someone, in front of yourself, very favorable. And from that, if you keep hammering on the door, right? If you keep knocking on the door, eventually it will open, like the Bible says. So have a good day, love you guys.